final fight.
What?
Full speed ahead. There's a
God, he's so good, guys. I love doing this with him. You're so smart.
Thank you.
Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius. This is Casper Fox, and today we are back with more Epic the Musical, jumping right on into the Ocean Saga. I am so pumped for this one. Casper, you sent me one single prediction that you had, even though the video was weird in slow motion for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
But do you want to share with the audience what your one prediction is and let us know if you have anything else you're thinking going into this?
It would be very strange for me if a Greek musical themed musical like this, a Greek god themed musical, had a saga called the Ocean Saga and Poseidon wasn't in it. So that's kind of where I am. I definitely think that Poseidon is going to be revealed in this one, and I'm excited to hear. I hope that he is a bass because he is mighty and deep, you know. But yeah, that's my prediction. Poseidon's in this.
Poseidon's in this, and Poseidon's a base. Those are the two predictions going in. I like it.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Who?
Didn't you actually tell me? Because I think I'm now remembering. I think you might have actually already spoiled for me that Poseidon is in this because you told me. I don't know if it was on the Patreon exclusive reaction, but that there was the casting for Poseidon. The two finalists. One of them was a gender bender or something like that. I don't remember the exact phrase you used.
All I will say is, yes, you're absolutely correct, and it's super cool, but there is a casting that has already been done for the second act. So that tells you that Poseidon is in Epic somewhere, but it does not tell you whether he's in this saga or even in any of the songs that are already released. Because there are some snippets and casting that has been already announced for Act 2, which hasn't even been released yet. So, yes, you know for sure that Poseidon is going to be in this somewhere, but let's be honest, it would be surprising if he wasn't. So, Poseidon is in this somewhere, but I was very careful not to specify what saga or even if it was in already released music or not. So, don't try to accuse me of spoiling. No, I'm kidding. So, we are really excited to jump into this because Casper and I have the tendency to dive even more into these things when the two of us are combined. We did some looking into the sort of analytics, the logic of YouTube, what makes the most sense. And we've decided that we actually want to bring things down in our collabs to one song per video. One video per song. I guess both are accurate. All of that to say, we definitely don't want it to feel like, oh, you're just like really dragging out or milking the content or anything like that. So we have already planned that the second half of Ocean Saga is coming out just 2 days after this. So if you are at the premiere, you've only got 2 days to wait. And then if you're watching this after the fact, there is a very good chance that it is already out on the channel. So I definitely wanted to let you guys know that. If you guys are just absolutely dying itching and you're at the premiere and you can't wait 2 days, of course these things go up to our Patreon as soon as they are uploaded, so that is an option for you, but rest assured to you YouTube folk, it's not going to be too long. So today we'll be checking out Storm on my channel, then Luck Runs Out on Casper's. Then we will be checking out Song 3 on my channel and Song 4 on his channel in 2 days on YouTube or as soon as we're done recording this on Patreon. So we're really excited for that. Definitely let us know down there what you think about this change. If there's anything you would recommend us doing for Sagas 4 and 5 with the knowledge that it's going to just be more logical for the content if we're doing only one video per song. Let us know what your preferences are, whether you're a patron letting me know in the comments or on YouTube letting us know in the comments or premiere. Let us know what you think. Anything else to share, sir?
Thank you all so much for the incredible support on this whole collaborative thing. It's really amazing. We are so in love with every single one of you. That sounds so weird, but you know what I meant. And I will also say that with all the episodes and stuff, that there is actually both on Mortius's and I's channel, no matter where you're watching, there is a full playlist of all the collaborative reactions we've done to the entire epic musical or what's out so far. So if you are like just finding this randomly or want to go back to the first episode, you can find it on our channels.
Yep, 100% true. Thank you for mentioning that. All right, without any further ado, we are hopping into Zemina Notsel's Storm. Let's go. Himena. Why am I incapable of pronouncing animators' names correctly? Not Zemina, Himena. So this is a new animator to the channel. They've done a few other things. I believe we check out one of theirs for the next saga as well. So there's 2 total that I've had on the channel. But they're awesome. So we are checking out their rendition of Storm. Himena Notsel. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine, or a blessing in disguise? Our homes inside, this storm's our final fight.
Okay.
right?
Immediately. So this this soundscape is so cool.
So
I
cool.
Really, and it's something I'm noticing is that when we jump from saga to saga, between the horse and the Troy and the and the Cyclops saga, the soundscape becomes a little bit modified. Here, the first thing I'm noticing are the trumpets, and you told me in the very first episode. You told me that I need to that each person or character has some kind of instrumental attribute to them, and what I'm a little confused about, I guess, is this is the first time where I'm actually not entirely sure who these trumpets are for. If they're just part of the song or part of the soundscape and stuff like that, then, you know, fine, be it. I might be overanalyzing, but there is no new character here. I see Odysseus and I see Eurylochus.
What I said, and again, I'm going to be very careful to say like what I thought originally versus what I might know now. Like, I am only sharing what I thought originally. But I remember having the same kind of thought and mentioning some of the best stories have non-sentient antagonists. Like, where the antagonist of the story is essentially a force of nature. So at this part, I was like, are the trumpets the storm? It's set like, is the is the antagonist of this song just the straight up force of nature itself? Because you notice, and obviously the animatics were done after the music, so you can't say this was like Jorge's choice, but it feels like the trumpets swell with the waves in the animatics. So when I was watching this the first time, I'm like, is the storm the character here?
That would because and what I really think is a great judge, because I obviously don't know. If you like, I would definitely believe it if it's true. Obviously, we don't know, or I don't know because I haven't watched it yet. But it specifically, and this is on Jorge's part, it is really, really smart to use trumpets, because trumpets, especially in religious beliefs or mythology beliefs, they are either used to announce a bigger presence, like kings, emperors, and stuff like that, or they are to announce a presence of a higher being. For example, in if we talk Christianity, you know, on the final days of Earth, or when stuff that there is the trumpets will play, is like, for example, from the Bible.
Fascinating
and stuff like that, right?
perspective.
So I think maybe that could be an attribute here as well. And if that is, then probably we're gonna see someone arriving. But obviously, if it's a part of the storm, then, you know, the storm may be the thing or being, or as you say, the non-sentient antagonist arriving, right? That could be
wild insight. That's super interesting.
Just
That's
spinning
so cool.
a little bit here.
No, I love that. That's real. That has me. That truly has me completely rethinking this song and like its purpose in the story, both without context and with the context I have now. Like, that's incredible. That's really fascinating. And I love the way the like storm, the way it kind of like da 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 da
Yeah.
da da da, like it kind of makes those changes, those small adjustments.
Yeah. One more thing I noticed, and we've already like spent 5 minutes talking about just these like 20 seconds.
Good.
Is I feel like Odysseus's voice has changed a little bit. Like it has this kind of darker timbre to it. It might because I've been listening nonstop to the two previous sagas since we finished up.
Of
Cyclops.
course, how can you
and
not?
I feel like, and it might be entirely coincidental, or maybe it's something with my headphones right now. Maybe it's because I'm sick and my ears are popping a little bit. But it sounds like to me that he has kind of a darker timbre here versus one of the like some of the other sagas, and that could maybe be because that Polites' death and Athena's departure has affected him so much that his entire spirit, including his voice, has taken it down a little notch because he is traumatized, sad, like very over analytic, right? But
No, I mean that's absolutely fair. And I mean, you could almost, because you've now started to catch on to the point where this is very much like that second song is a theme that permeates throughout the whole musical, but you can almost argue that his voice going from a light timbre to a dark timbre is playing into the themes of when does a man become a monster?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like if you really think about it, you know?
Maybe he'll be a basso profundo by the end of this.
What if I'm... Incredible. Okay.
Waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise?
And I love that. Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise? So Odysseus, even in this moment, is doing the exact same thing as you of, is this an intangible storm? Is this Poseidon? Is this something that's going to carry us home? We don't know yet. Like, even the main character is asking the same questions I see and hear you asking, and that's so cool.
Dude, can we go back a little bit? I just want to hear that choir response again. That was
100%.
These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise? Our homes inside, the storms are final fight.
What?
Full speed ahead. There's a
God, he's so good, guys. I love doing this with him. You're so smart.
Thank you. So, something I'm noticing now is especially like this musical uses a lot of choir response, and from the full speed ahead, like the up and away we go, like that comes again here with the crew once again, right? So really dope, really dope. I don't want to say too much because I really want to see what happens here with the storm.
All right, fine, I'll keep going.
There's no time to die, comrades. Sir. Brace for a storm. The likes of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm. With hope so close, we must keep pushing forward. Full speed ahead. Towards the island, but avoid the crashing wave. Survive. We'll beat the storm. At this rate, we won't make it out alive. Help to an island in the sky.
What's up?
What?
Do you have thoughts?
I just want to confirm something real quick. Let me just.
Oh, that was backwards. There we go.
Did you hear that? The trumpets. Do 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 do. Right before this island comes.
Interesting. Wait, are you playing it right now?
Yeah.
Oh
Does it
shoot,
not
this
work?
website might...
Okay.
Why are the websites so terrible? Sorry for technical difficulties. We figured out that with this website, apparently I'm just in control, and if he pauses and rewinds and goes forward and things like that, he gets off sync. So I'm just gonna have to be in charge of all the rewinding. So just let me know if you want to hear other things. We should be on sync now. Let's get that going again.
Yeah. So the trumpets are. I didn't really hear like if they are in the other like in the chorus and the storm. them. If they're in there, then they're so blended into that they're not prominent enough to be a carrying factor for the music. But here, just before when Eurylochus is doing the lead, the trumpet, the singular trumpet comes in, and then right before the island is revealed, we get the trumpets again, like the huge sound image that we had at the start again. Not the same theme, I think, but
Yeah.
we had these like mass drum, and then this one comes. So going back to the fact that these are inviting the arrival of something bigger, something like a bigger presence, kind of confirms here, because an island
Interesting.
floating in the sky is not something I would see as man-made. But yeah.
Okay, that's a really
But I
good
see-
perspective. I actually have
again,
a
I
fun perspective to share from a meta after that, but
Yeah, okay. I see, because I see this is again from the visual aspect, but these are like the I forgot the English word for it, Säule. The pillars. The pillars are look Greek.
unfortunately, let me see if I can.
We'll keep this at this rate, we won't make it out alive. Help to island in the sky. You really just grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. What?
Welcome to the what, Saga?
That's what he.
That's number one. That's what number one. You're looking out for three of them. I know I told you there's three. You're looking out for three what's in this saga. And there's what number one.
Can you imagine? He's like, we're gonna shoot for the sky.
What?
Can you imagine? And then it goes on. So he's like, you're gonna tell him to shoot for the sky, and then he goes to the crew like, guys, believe in yourself.
Dang it. That's
Like,
dumb.
what?
I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. That's so good. I need the what one more time.
At this rate, we won't make it out alive. Help to island in the sky.
God, he's so smart.
You really just grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. What? Everyone grab a harpoon and aim it high.
And these harmonies getting in there.
We're shooting for the island in the sky. In the sky.
Storm. And also,
Oh, this
this is so funny.
I like what Hanana? I can't pronounce it.
Hemina.
How was it? Hemina. Okay.
It's Ximena, but the X is an H in that dialect, so Hemina.
The animators are not making these names easy for me. Like, first Gigi.
It's okay. I was gonna say we're going back to Gigi by the end of this saga. It's gonna be okay. We'll survive.
Yeah. So, but still, I like this animation. I think it's a little on the cuter side. I think like it reminds me of.
He's not ready for the next song we're doing.
Okay, that is not terrifying. I want to ask because are the artists kind of like familiar with? So for example, did this animator see the other animations? Because I see that there's a common theme for what these people look like across the animations, at least.
To some extent, I assume so. The big thing to keep in mind is a lot of them don't come out necessarily in order, because the big songs get animated first, and then the smaller songs might get animated afterwards. So not only might they have seen the other animatics, they might have, I don't know, but they might have animated this after seeing Gigi's takes on songs 3 and 4 even.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
like it's all very malleable, but you're definitely right that there is a level of consistency. But there also is not only a level of consistency across the fan base, but there's also like Eurylochus in the way he's usually animated, like has a lot of consistency, but that's also relatively consistent with his voice actor.
Yeah.
Like Polites,
because
for example, Polites looks pretty different from Steven, but like Eurylochus kind of just looks like the dude voicing him in most animations. So
and I think I'm, and I don't know if it's because I've gotten so used to because I've seen a couple of thumbnails, videos have popped up on my YouTube For You page, so I now know what Jorge looks like.
Cool.
And he kind of resembles Odysseus.
There's
a little bit.
some resemblance a little bit with the medium hair.
This one, I
and-
think, yeah, exactly. That's kind of But yeah, other than that, because it seems like that Eurylochus has looked like this in every single animation we've seen, and that's been by like 2 or 3 different animators who've actually animated.
True.
So if that is like a little bit random or something like that, that's still incredible. Like, that's really cool that they got this common theme going.
No,
I
that's
like
cool
this animation
perspective.
style, and I like how the characters are darkened like this.
Yes,
Yeah.
for the storm.
Can you go back to like just the middle of the video? I just need a frame where I can see the water.
Yes. Let me pop that. Probably. This website's a little weird, but
Yeah.
is it going back for you?
For me, I'm still. Wait, let me just. If I press this, because I'm still at 239.
Here's a kind of water one. Are you able to resync?
Okay. I am now at 106.
Okay, there we go.
Great. So, I like the fact that across this, the only kind of like lighter color, as you can see, and I'm pretty sure it's synced now,
Yes.
is actually when the water is on. Like here we see Odysseus that has the water driblets or whatever on him.
Ooh,
Other
good
than that,
point.
this is completely, everything's dark, right? And I think that is perfectly executed in terms of like we are out at sea and it is storming.
Yes.
Like there is no light here, there's no help here, and then it's dark, and then when this island in the sky pops off, here comes the holy trumpet and boop, everything now light, right? So
The holy trumpets and the flutes you were talking about.
yeah, the flute. Am I misremembering? I feel like. Did we hear the flute yet, or is that a first-time thing?
I don't
can't
think
remember.
so. I think
No?
we might have
Okay,
heard
good.
another woodwind, but I don't think we heard a flute.
Yeah. Okay. So I think.
I say flute's not
Who is
woodwind.
that?
Another wind, I
Yeah.
should say.
Because that kind of like.
Oh
when I say,
my God!
What?
Casper, plug your ears. It's a wind instrument, guys. How did I not realize Aeolus gets a wind instrument? Are you kidding me? Okay, you're good. You're good, Casper. Casper!
Yeah.
You're-
Okay.
I just realized some insight between the instrument being introduced and what's going to happen in a future song that I had to share. I could not believe I hadn't thought about that before. I'll mention that when we get to song 3, don't worry. Speaking of which,
Okay.
we are 1 song in. It's one of the shorter of the 3 songs, and we have been recording for 25 minutes, so we should probably
God.
do an outro.
Yeah. Final. Just teeny final
Yes,
point.
please.
I'm reminded of the Acropolis by watching this. So I hope we get to see something like that. Yeah.
Fun.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're at the premiere, we are hopping right on into Casper and Luck Runs Out. That's what it is. Right after this, goodness gracious. Right after this, we're doing Luck Runs Out. So make sure you hop over to Casper's channel and make sure you're subscribed to both of us because in just 2 days, we will be premiering song 3 and 4. And it is going to be...
Awesome.
I intentionally mouthed it because I knew you weren't looking at the camera.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Good.
Oh no.
Yeah, you'll find out in like an hour by the time we get to it, probably. Thank you guys for being here. Go to Casper's channel. Bye.
Come. Why did I say that?